you lose everything. Today, I'm going to be attempting to survive 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Every Minecraft day is around 20 minutes, meaning I'm going to have to play Minecraft Hardcore for around 33 real live hours. One death and I could lose it all. On day number 1, I spawned into my world and instantly broke down a tree. With the wood from that tree, I made some wooden tools, and then I went and found some sugarcane for some reason. I collected the sugarcane and then broke some more trees. After that, I went and mined some stone and coal, upgraded my pickaxe, killed a few chickens for food, ate the chicken, and on the way trying to find an area for my base, I found a zombie spawner, which was pretty cool. I broke even more trees and then made a tiny hut to survive the night since I didn't have any wool to craft a bed. On day number 2, I instantly went mining. I found some iron, placed down my furnaces so I could smelt the iron. I then made an iron chestplate, iron pickaxe, and shears. I then sheared some sheep for some wool, crafted a hoe, then planted some seeds and sugarcane. After placing down all the seeds and sugarcane, I then went mining once again. I found a mine shaft, fought some zombies, found the chest with a name tag, got jumped by a few more zombies, and then went back to the surface to find it was already nighttime. On day number 3, I crafted a chest to put all my junk into it. I then smelted the rest of the iron that I found while mining, nearly got blown up by a creeper, then crafted full iron armor. I went back to get some more wool, but also ran out of sprint, so I had to smelt some kelp for food. In a desperate act for more food, I then went to look for some sweet berries. On my way, I found this massive ravine. I then found the sweet berries and then went back home. Once I got home, I crafted a bed, planted the sweet berries, and then waited for it to turn nighttime so I could sleep. On day number 4, I started to build my new house. To do so, I had to craft a shovel and started flattening out an area. I broke lots of dirt, filled in holes, broke lots of trees and leaves, and then finally I had a place where I could begin to build. Once I had finished breaking everything, this guy showed up, and of course we had to kill him. On day number 5, it was mainly a resource gathering day. I cut down many spruce trees and also brought a few sheep over so I could have an infinite supply of wool. After capturing the sheep, I then began to build a place where I could temporarily move my things. For some reason, I thought building a tent would look cool, so that's exactly what I did. I didn't like the first design, so I decided to change it up a bit, but before I could change the design, it started to turn nighttime, so I went ahead and slept. On day 6, I built my new tent design. I bred the sheep once more, then I crafted a shield and then went mining once again, but this time for diamonds. I mined from day 6 to day 12. I'd been mining for around 10 minutes with no luck until this happened. Yeah, crazy. A few seconds later, my pickaxe broke, so I decided to make a diamond pickaxe, and then I continued mining diamonds. After my mining session, I ended up with around 50 diamonds. From day 13 to 16, I just went exploring. Over this time, I found some weird ocean monument thing. I nearly died but did manage to find a few cool things. After my boat was taken over by a few drowns, I went to the area which my buried treasure was and found a few goodies. During my exploration, I was greeted by a shipwreck in the middle of an ocean, which sadly only had one chest. But not to worry, I found another shipwreck, but this time it had 2 chests. I went and found more buried treasure and got 2 diamonds from it. The next day, I went running once again, but I found something even better. I found a village. I also killed 2 endermen and got 2 ender pearls. I then crafted a hoe, destroyed all the hay bales, and also collected a few other crops, then went back home. On day 17, I prepared for the nether. I went back down to the mines and I found some obsidian. I mined up 10 obsidian, went back up to the surface, and made the nether portal. I crafted a flint and steel, and then lighted the portal. But this wasn't the time to go to the nether. I had to get better armor and weapons. So with my 50 diamonds, I crafted full diamond armor and a diamond sword. I was officially ready for the nether. On day 18, I decorated the nether portal a tiny bit and then went off to the nether. This was it. 6 hours already on a Minecraft hardcore world, and I was about to enter the Nether, which can easily end the series. When I was in the Nether, I spawned right in front of a bastion. I entered it, but was very careful. I wasn't going to do anything stupid, as I could easily die. I found a few chests and got a few goodies. I got a nether scrap, a fortune diamond pickaxe, soul speed 3 books, mending sword, and a lot of other cool items. But after the crazy fights with the Bruce, I didn't want to be in the Nether anymore, and I decided to come back to the overworld until I got some enchants on my armor. On day 19, I wanted to do some fishing, so that's exactly what I did. On day 20, I went back to the mines to get 4 more obsidian so I could craft an enchant table. When coming up to the surface, I looked in my inventory and completely forgot I got 4 obsidian from the Nether. Anyways, I crafted the enchant table and enchanted my armor and sword. I got pretty bad enchants. And feeling not any more confident to go to the Nether than before, I decided to make the rest of my base look a lot nicer. On day 21, I continued to make the area look a lot nicer. I made the pond in front of my tent deeper, I removed all the gravel and clay and sand from the pond, and I also added some cobblestone inside the pond. Day 22, I planted some more bamboo around the pond, and then I decided to add a few cool rocks made out of cobblestone and slabs. I also added some more fish in the pond, and after that I began flattening out another area to start building farms. From day 23 to 25, I continued to flatten out the area so I can do farming. Once I was happy with the area, I then began to dig out a hole in the ground so I can run my very own waterfall and river through the farm. I then tilled some dirt, planted wheat, potato, and carrots. On day 26, I decided to go back to the Nether and try and find the Nether Fortress. Once I found the Nether Fortress, I went and killed blazes for their blaze rods. I got 14 blaze rods and then went on my way back home. Oh, and nearly died to a wither skeleton. On day 27, I got back home from the Nether. I instantly started to prepare for the Ender Dragon battle. I bred the cow so I can get lots of leather for bookshelves, and I also started to gather materials for useful potions. But for potions that I was making, I needed nether warts. So off I went back to the Nether Fortress. And before I even found the nether warts, I killed a wither skeleton and got a wither skull. So now I only need 2 skulls until I can find the wither boss. On day 28, I was still in the Nether. I nearly died trying to get nether wart and soul sands, but now we can go back to the base and make the potions. I planted down nether warts in my farm area, and with the leftovers, I began to make my potions. Since we didn't have enough leather to do level 30 enchants, I decided to put off the Ender Dragon fight a little longer. I then went and made a new storage area, because 2 chests in a tent definitely wasn't going to be enough. Day 29, I continued to breed the cows and I moved all my items into the new storage area. On day 30 to 33, I mined lots of gold in the Nether and traded with piglins, mainly for ender pearls. On day 34, I crafted a bow and cleared out my inventory. On day 35, I went and looked for the stronghold. On my way, I found a shipwreck as well. On day 36, I continued exploring the stronghold and broke some more bookshelves to take home. On day 37, I mined some obsidian to craft an ender chest and then went off to the end. I killed the ender dragon, collected the dragon egg, and went off to